Hi, I'm Mike. I'm a senior advisor in the industry operations branch at the Alberta Energy Regulator, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Alberta Water Use Report. So this first, I'll give you a little explanation about the page. We've got some different tabs across here. We'll bring you to different pages within the report. Right up at the very top, there's a couple other buttons. Revert will sort of bring you back to this initial the way the page looks. And ultimately over here you can share this report with someone else by emailing a link to an acquaintance, or you can even download this information with this button here, either as an image or as a PDF file. So now this particular page we're on here is a 2017 water summary. It provides just some basic information on water availability within Alberta and the volumes of water that are allocated for use under the Water Act. As we scroll down, we have a couple of maps here. The one on the left is surface water availability and allocation. The one on the right is groundwater availability and allocation. You'll see that this map is broken into all kinds of smaller little areas. These areas are HUC 8s, which are hydrologic unit codes. 8, which is kind of just small different watershed areas. Now, as you hover your mouse pointer over each one of these, it's going to give you a bunch of different information about water allocation and availability. So again, the important parts here is that it shows how much water is used and allocated by all areas of the province as well as the energy sector, and how much is allocated specifically to the energy sector. So for this example, 1.41% listed at the bottom there is how much of all the water is allocated, but only 0.01% is actually allocated for the energy sector. Now the image over on the right here is the same type of information, but for shallow non-saline groundwater. You'll see that there's only information available for the southern part of the province. We are working with our Alberta Geological Survey to provide information for the remainder of the province. You'll see here that only local information is available, as groundwater behaves differently than surface water, and cumulative really is not applicable for groundwater. So you'll see on both sides here there's some different explanations of this information, and as well as at the bottom. If we scroll back up to the top, we can move over to the next tab, which is the non-saline water use summary. And now we're getting into more specific information related to water use by the energy development sector. This first chart on the top left shows the total volumes of non-saline water use by different sectors within the energy industry. This gray area at the back is the total hydrocarbon production for any particular year, and as you move your mouse pointer, you can see those specific numbers as they pop up in that little box. This map on the right side here shows similar HUC 8 areas, but this is where water has actually been used for the oil and gas sector. They're highlighted with different shadings, from light blue being small water volumes to darker blue being higher water volumes. And as in the previous maps we showed, if you hover your mouse cursor over, you can see the actual volume of water used in that particular area. You can see some of these darker colors up in the northeastern part of Alberta. This is related to oil sands mining and in situ recovery. There's also some darker colored, higher volume areas more towards the western part of the province, and this is generally related to hydraulic fracturing operations. For more information on this, we provide that in the Notes on Data tab, which provides more detailed information, where we get the information from and how we calculate it. And there's finally a Glossary tab, which gives definitions of the different terms that you'll read throughout these different water use report pages.